Hello students, good morning. In this video we are going to discuss additional practice sums for the trigonometry. Let's start with question number 1. These are the series of video for the additional practice sums. So one more question is there. If sin theta, if value of sin theta is equal to 1 by 3, then find the value of 2 cot square theta plus 2. This is your 1 mark question from the chapter trigonometry. Sin theta is given, we have to find the value of 2 cot square theta plus 2. Very simple sums. So how to solve it? So let's start with the question. It's a 2 cot square theta plus 2. Now here two terms are there, 2 cot square theta plus 2. So from this both the term we can take 2 common. So remaining terms will be cot square theta plus 1. Done. So here we are using the identity. 3 identities are there: sin square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1. Second identity 1 plus tan square theta equal to sec square theta, and third identity 1 plus cot square theta equal to cosec square theta. So here 1 plus cot square theta plus 1 is equal to cosec square theta. Put these values. So it's a 2 into cosec square theta. Now we are given sin theta and here it is cosec theta. So we know that sin theta is the reciprocal of cosec theta. So this cosec square theta is nothing but the reciprocal of sin square theta. So replacing this cosec square theta is a 1 upon sin square theta, and sin square theta value is given 1 upon sin theta is 1 by 3. So it's a 1 by 3 whole square. So this is equal to 1 by 3 whole square is 1 upon 9. 1 upon 1 by 9. So denominator of denominator will go into numerator. It's a 2 into 9. Our answer is 18. Done. So our answer is 18. This is your question number 1. Now next question, question number 2. Question is, again it is 1 mark question. So if value of sec 2 theta into, it's a sec square theta, and printing mistake is there in question. It's a sec square theta, into 1 plus sin theta into 1 minus sin theta. This is equal to k. This is given. Then find the value of k. Then what is the value of k? Again try to solve with the given. So now, so given expression is this one. Entire expression is there. So it's a sec square theta 1 plus sin theta 1 minus sin theta equal to k. Therefore this one is sec square theta 1 plus sin theta 1 minus sin theta. It's a 1 minus sin square theta equal to k. Therefore this one is sec square theta 1 minus sin square theta is cos square theta equal to k. Now again this sec square theta and cos square theta are reciprocal of each other, so their product will be 1. We can write this one as a sec theta into cos theta whole square equal to k. As the two terms are reciprocal of each other, sec theta is nothing but the 1 upon cos theta. थोड़ा और एक्सपांड करते हैं जो समझ में आ जाए. This is equal to k. So cos theta cut. These two terms are reciprocal of each other, so their product will be 1. So 1 square equal to k. So 1 square is 1. So our answer is k equal to 1. Clear students? So this is how you can solve this question number 2. Now next question, question number 3. Again this is very good question. Here we are given that sec A, equal to 15/7 and A plus B equal to 90 degree. Then find the value of cosec B. Find the value of cosec B. What is the value of cosec B? A plus B is 90 degree and value of sec A is 15/7. So now here sec B is required and A plus B is 90 and value of sec A is given. So we start with the A plus B. A plus B is 90. So from this we can write value of angle B is 90 degree minus A. Done? Say this one as a result number 1. Now what we have to find? We have to find the value of cosec B. So cosec B, and this is equal to, replace B with 90 minus A, and this will be equal to cosec B. B is 90 degree minus A. Now this one 90 minus A, if we subtract any trigonometric ratio, angle of any trigonometric ratio from 90, it will be converted into its complement. So complement of cosec is sec. So it's a sec A. And what is sec A? Sec A is 15/7 is the answer. Done? So this is the answer. Cosec B is 15/7. Replacing sec A with 15/7. Clear students? Now pause this video and note it down. Okay students, now question number 4. Question number 4, very good question. If 3x equal to cosec theta, 3x equal to cosec theta and 3/x equal to cot theta, find the value of, this is given and question is find the value of 3 into x square minus 1 upon x square. Done? So students, first we have to pause this video and try to solve this question, and after the solution try to match your solution with the solution of my solution. Done? So आप खुद से ट्राई करो, उसके बाद सॉल्यूशन के लिए वीडियो को आगे प्ले करो. So now here first given is 3x equal to cosec theta, this is given. So from this expression I can write the value of x, where x is cosec theta by 3, and from this given second expression which is 3/x equal to cot theta, I can write 1/x equal to cot theta by 3. अभी आप पूछेंगे सर ये ऐसा क्यों किया, x और 1/x के फॉर्म में क्यों डिराइव किया, है ना? देखो, आई हैव डिराइव द इक्वेशन इन टर्म्स ऑफ x एंड 1/x बिकॉज आई रिक्वायर x स्क्वायर माइनस 1/x स्क्वायर, है ना? व्हाट वी हैव टू फाइंड वो आपको देख लेना है पहले. सो नाउ हियर it's a 3 into, question is find the value of 3 into x square minus 1 upon x square. So here directly we can put the value of this x square from this x, which is cosec theta by 3 whole square minus 1 upon x whole square, which is 1/x whole square, which is nothing but the cot theta by 3 whole square. Done? Replace this x with this and this 1/x with this equation. So here this will be equal to 3 into cosec square theta by 9 minus cot square theta by 9, and here we can take 9 as a LCM. So it's a cosec square theta minus cot square theta by 9. Done. And what is cosec square theta minus cot square theta? From this expression 1 plus cot square theta equal to cosec square theta, we can write cosec square theta minus cot square theta equal to 1. Cosec square theta minus cot square theta equal to 1. Then cosec square theta minus cot square theta equal to 1. Put this value of 1 over here. This will be 3 3s are 9. So our answer is 1 by 3. 1 by 3 is the solution of this question. Clear, students? So one more question is there with the same method. So question number 5. So question number 5 says that two x equal to sec a. Here we are given 2x equal to sec a and 2 by x equal to tan a. So find the value of 2 into x square minus 1 by x square. Same method is there but with different identities. So let's try to solve this question. So here first given expression is 2x equal to sec a, we require x. So replacing this 2x with x divided by 2. This 2 will go into division. So this is the value of x. Now second given expression which is 2 by x equal to tan a. Done. Now taking this 2 into division, therefore we are getting 1 by x. 1 by x is tan a by 2. Now what we have to find? We have to find the value of this expression. Twice of x square minus 1 by x square. Put the values. 2 into x square. X is sec a by 2. So x square will be sec a by 2 whole square. It will be sec a by 2 whole square minus 1 by x square, which is equal to 1 by x whole square, and 1 by x is tan a. So it's a tan a by 2 whole square. Done. So perform squaring. So it's a 2 into sec a by 2 whole square. So it's a sec square a by 4. It's a sec square a by 4 minus tan a by 2 whole square. So it's a tan square a by 4. So this is equal to, taking this 4 LCM, so it will be sec square a minus tan square a. Now again from this identity 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sec square theta. So sec square theta minus tan square theta, sec square theta minus tan square theta equal to 1, and this will be 2 2s are 4. So 1 by 2 is the answer. Clear, students? So now again pause this video and note it down. Okay, students, now question number 6. Question number 6 can be asked for the 2 marks. So here prove the identity. Prove that sin cube theta plus cos cube theta upon sin theta plus cos theta, this is equal to 1 minus sin theta cos theta. Done. So for this we have to use one identity that we have studied in our A standard, x cube plus y cube, and that is equal to x plus y second bracket x square minus first into second term plus second term square, that is y square. Done. X cube plus y cube identity is there. So here it's a sin cube theta plus cos cube theta. So let's start with the left hand side of this equation, which is sin cube theta plus cos cube theta divided by sin theta plus cos theta. Done, students. Now it's a x cube plus y cube form. So applying that identity over here, replace this sin theta with x and cos theta with y. So our factorization will be x plus y. So it's a sin theta plus cos theta, x plus y. Second bracket, x square. So it's a sin square theta minus first into second term xy, which is sin theta into cos theta plus y square. It's a cos square theta whole divided by sin theta plus cos theta. Now simplification. This bracket sin theta plus cos theta, same bracket, it will be cut. Now here it's a sin square theta plus cos square theta. So what is sin square theta plus cos square theta? First identity, which is equal to 1, minus this one, minus sin theta cos theta, and that we have to derive. So this is our required, we can say it's a required right hand side. Clear, students? So this is how you can solve this prove that sum. Now again pause this video and note it down. Okay, students, now question number 6. Question number 6 can be asked for the 3 marks. Done? So let's try to solve this question. So here question is given that 10a equal to 5 by 12, find the other trigonometric ratios of angle A. Find the other trigonometric ratios of angle A. We have to find other trigonometric ratios of angle A. So total 6 trigonometric ratios are there. For angle A, it can be sin A, cos A, cosec A, cot A. Done? So we have to find all other 5 trigonometric ratios by using this 10A. So let's start with given 10A. So now only one trigonometric ratio is given, 10A equal to 5 by 12. This type of questions can be solved by using two methods. Two possible methods are there. Done? First by using triangle method and another by using all the identities. So in first method we are trying to solve this question by using triangle method. So consider one right angle triangle. This is one given right angle triangle. This is A, B and C. This is right angle triangle, right angle at B. And here the trigonometric ratios are defined for this angle A. Let's say this is theta. Done? So for this right angle triangle, 10A is 5 by 12. We have to find all other remaining trigonometric ratios. So now according to definition of 10A, what is the definition of 10A? 10A is opposite side by adjacent side. It's a BC upon AB. This is the opposite side and this one is adjacent side and this is hypotenuse H. Done? So according to definition of 10A, it's the opposite side by adjacent side. So it's a BC by AB. 10A, value of 10A is given, which is 5 by 12. Done? And for this trigonometric ratio, we have to assume this is equal to K. This is equal to K. Let's say this is K. This we have to assume. Done? Now rearranging these terms, taking this 5 into denominator and this AB into numerator. So it will be BC upon 5 equal to, now AB will go into numerator, so it's a AB by 12 and this is equal to K. And therefore by comparing these three ratios, we are getting BC equal to 5 into K. So BC is 5K. Length of one side of triangle BC, which is equal to 5K. This is nothing but the 5K. And AB, comparing these two ratios, AB equal to 12 into K. So AB equal to 12 into K. Done. So AB is the another side of this right angle triangle, which is equal to 12K. Our question is find the all trigonometric ratios of angle A. To find all trigonometric ratios of this angle A, we require measure of all the sides of this right angle triangle. So here AB is known, BC is known, but still this hypotenuse is unknown. So first we will try to find the value of this hypotenuse, and that can be obtained by using Pythagoras theorem. So now we can say in triangle ABC, triangle ABC is right angle triangle in which angle B is 90 degree. So by Pythagoras theorem we can apply Pythagoras theorem. So by Pythagoras theorem, applying Pythagoras theorem, we can find the length of this hypotenuse AC. So it's a AC square equal to square of hypotenuse is equal to sum of square of its two sides. So hypotenuse is AC, so it's a AC square which is equal to AB square plus BC square. So here AB is 12K, so it's a 12K square plus BC is 5K, so it's a 5K square, 5K whole square. So AC square equal to 144K square plus 25K square. AC square equal to 169K square, and therefore AC equal to 13K. AC equal to 13K. So length of this hypotenuse is 13K. So now we are getting all three sides of this right angle triangle. Measure of side AB, BC and AC. All three sides are there. So now if all three sides are there, we can find all trigonometric ratios of this angle A. So let's try to find one by one. So first we will find sine A. So it's a sine A. What is the definition of trigonometric ratio sine A? It's the opposite side by hypotenuse. BC upon AC. Opposite side by hypotenuse. Opposite side is 5K, hypotenuse is 13K. So 5K by 13K. 5K by 13K. It's a 5 by 13. And hence sine A is 5 by 13. Done? So if sine A is known, we can find cosec A, because cosec A is a reciprocal of sine A. So cosec A is 13 by 5. Done? So second trigonometric ratio, cosec A is 13 by 5. Sine is known, cosec is known, tan is known. So can we find cot A? Cot A is reciprocal of tan A. It's a 1 upon tan A. So reciprocal of tan A is 12 by 5. So another trigonometric ratio, that is cot A, which is equal to 12 by 5. कितने आ गए? 1 given, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now remaining one is sec and cos. So here sin A is given. So we are having one trigonometric identity, sin square A plus cos square A equal to 1. है ना, ट्रिगोमेट्रिक नहीं यूज़ करना है, हमें सिर्फ रेशियो यूज़ करना है ना, तो आइडेंटिटी यूज़ नहीं करेंगे. ये मेथड हम सेकंड मेथड में करेंगे, ये वाली अप्लाई. यहाँ पर हम सिर्फ रेशियो यूज़ करेंगे. सो डेफिनेशन ऑफ cos A इज एडजेसेंट साइड बाय हाइपोटेन्यूस AB by AC. सो इट्स AB by AC विदाउट यूजिंग आइडेंटिटीज, है ना, हम फाइंड कर रहे हैं. सो cos A इक्वल टू AB 12K by 13K. So 13K. So cos A is 12 by 13. Done. And sec A, the reciprocal of cos A, that is equal to 13 by 12. Done. So all 6 trigonometric ratios are there. 1 is given, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Clear students? So this is how we can find the all trigonometric ratios by using triangle method. Now we can solve this same sum by using identities. Done? So now pause this video and note it down. Okay students, now try to solve this question by using identities. Tan A is given and we have to find remaining all trigonometric ratios. So let's start with tan A. Tan A is 5 by 12. We are having total 3 identities. Writing in terms of A, sin square A plus cos square A equal to 1. 1 plus tan square A equal to sec square A and 1 plus cot square A equal to cosec square A. So here tan A is given. So by using this identity we can find sec square A. So using second identity, and that is 1 plus tan square A equal to sec square A. Therefore 1 plus tan A is 5 by 12 whole square equal to sec square A. Therefore this one is 1 plus 25 by 144 equal to sec square A. Therefore this one is sec square A equal to 144 plus 25, 169 by 144, which is square of 13 by 12. 13 square is 169 and 12 square is 144. And therefore value of sec A is square root of this 13 by 12. Done? By this way you can find the value of sec A. And cos A is reciprocal of sec A. So again we are getting the value of cos A, which is equal to 12 by 13, reciprocal of this sec A. So our answer cos A is 12 by 13. Done? कितने trigonometric ratio आ गए? tan A is given. We have derived sec and cos. Now we are having cos. So can we find sin by using this identity? Yes. So now using first identity, that is sin square A plus cos square A equal to 1. Cos square is 12 by 13. Put it over here. We are getting the value of sin square A. So here value of sin square A is nothing but the 1 minus cos square A. This is equal to 1 minus cos A, 12 by 13. 12 by 13 whole square. This is equal to 1 minus 44 upon 169. Therefore sin square A equal to 169 minus 144, 25 by 169, which is square of 5 by 13. 5 square 25 and 13 square is 169. Therefore value of sin A is 5 by 13. Value of sin A is 5 by 13. Done? So we got the value of sin A. So we can write the value of cosec A. What is cosec A? Cosec A is reciprocal of sin A. So it's a 1 upon sin A. Reciprocal of sin A is 13 by 5. So our answer cosec A is 13 by 5. Done? So again we derive 2 more trigonometric ratios. Now we require cot. So tan A is given. So what is cot A? Cot A is reciprocal of 1 upon tan A. So cot A equal to reciprocal of tan A is 12 by 5. So this will be 12 by 5. So all 6 trigonometric ratios are there without using triangle. Here we use only identities. Done? By using identities you can find all remaining trigonometric ratios. Clear students? Now again pause this video and note it down.